Good morning. This is Jim and Iris Salcewicz presenting a short Advent video for December 17th. I'm glad that you're here today to watch this with us.
So today we're going to be reading Luke 2, verses 13 to 21.
I will be reading from my Pender Bible here, and you can follow along if you like. And suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of the heavenly host, praising God and saying, "Glory to God in the highest heaven, and on earth peace among those whom he favors." When the angels had left them and gone into heaven, the shepherds said to one another, "Let us go now to Bethlehem and see this thing that has taken place, which the Lord has made known to us." So they went with haste and found Mary and Joseph and the child lying in the manger. When they saw this, they made known what had been told them about this child, and all who heard it were amazed at what the shepherds told them. But Mary treasured all these words and pondered them in her heart. The shepherds returned, glorifying and praising God for all they had heard and seen, as it had been told them. After 8 days had passed, it was time to circumcise the child, and he was called Jesus, the name given him by the angel before he was conceived in the womb.
Can you imagine how excited the shepherds were, and maybe a little scared and frightened to hear angels talking to them and angels singing, and then to think, what are the angels telling us? Let's go see what they're talking about. And there they go into Bethlehem and they find Jesus as a tiny little baby with Mary and Joseph. And they're so excited and they're filled with awe, and they run and they tell all their friends how wonderful this is, this new baby, that he's just great. He was so perfect. So that's the same thing we can do. We can go see our friends and tell them to come to church with us. And we can still be excited and tell about the wonder and the joy of Jesus.
One way that you can prepare for Advent is to donate small food items to the Western Fairfax Christian Ministry donation cart, which we have right here. You'll see the sign for it. And you don't need to bring very much, maybe a box of tea or a box of hamburger helper, which somebody can use to help make a meal.
We also have a few manger scenes that we actually got in Bethlehem where Jesus was born. So here's a tiny little one. It's pretty small.
Yes, this was hand carved.
That was hand carved by someone. And then here's a beautiful one of baby Jesus in the manger. So our good thing today was to give one food item to WFCM. So remember, when you come to church, you too can put something in the basket. This will help people that are hungry and in need and could use a little help now. I don't know what yesterday's joke was, but today's joke is, what is a parent's favorite Christmas carol?
Stay tuned and you'll learn the answer tomorrow.
Have a good Christmas.
Bye-bye.